Are they here now? Yes, there we go. Perfect. 212. 118. And make sure everybody's equipped properly. Yeah, the rest of it is garbage. Now we'll get the Berserker chain. Berserker for her. Then the aesthetic one. Excellent. She's already done. Oh yeah, I'm not using Elena, that's why. I was like, why is that not equipped? I think it's still a better one for her, I believe. Really? Thought I had bought something else for her. I guess not. Okay. I believe it was Sage. Yes, for magic. And then the aesthetic one again. For defense. You already got yours. Give you your fucking new rod. Blaze Talons. At least give them their, their new fucking weapons. Okay. That should be fine, I think. Did I get any... Not really a lot of points for the Dumas. So that is fine. Common area.
Ray.
Yes.
Hey, did my brother behave on your tour?
Absolutely not.
Antonio is much more of a gentleman than you.
Aw, thank you. So, what do you think of the Aldous?
How should I put it?
It's incredible! Every last bit of it, nothing short of incredible!
Every aspect of life here is like another world. No, another dimension. It's all so astounding. I don't know where to begin.
Let me say this. Preventing him from wandering off whenever I look elsewhere is proving quite a difficult task.
I know full well that this journey will be difficult.
Only slightly.
But it is quite thrilling to think I will experience what was spoken of in Larkus for myself.
Glad to hear it. You're welcome to wander and check everything out at your leisure. Any questions? Feel free to ask Antonio or myself.
Will do.
Note, Chloe?
Yes, Captain.
If you hear a voice come out of that, do what it asks. Okay?
Yes. Understood.
If you hear a random disembodied
We've
voice,
prepared rooms
don't
for each
panic.
of you in the living quarters. Rest up as much as you can until we rendezvous with the Vela Gulf.
Well then, let's go do that.
I guess Theo was a no-show?
No.
Albert and I did ask him to come along, but he refused, citing the lack of laborers and post-war affairs.
Ah, he's got to do the cleanup.
For negotiation with the Empire and assisting Lola with the Tyrannus. He asked that I worry not of home, and to instead focus on my journey to the stars.
Understandable. Tough position. But I'm sure working for the betterment of the kingdom will help him feel better.
Only slightly.
I think so too.
We need to find out what Boldor is up to. Not just for Osirius and Vale, but for Theo as well.
Well, then let's do it.
Wonder what Marielle's up to. She was up on the bridge last I saw her.
Well, please tell me it's just not gonna fucking, like, run back and forth everywhere.
Taking the crash course, I see?
There's so much to learn. I'd like to at least get a little more familiar with the Aldous before we meet up with the Vela Gulf, so that I may be of some use if the situation turns bad.
Only some
Don't push
use?
yourself too hard. You must be plenty tired as it is.
I can't allow myself to be tired. I don't want this to be a repeat of the Aegis.
Oh, we'll be
I-
fine.
Have a duty to protect the Aldous as a soldier of the Federation.
I feel you, but getting proper rest also falls under your responsibilities as an Aldous crew member. So take it easy. Captain's orders. Got it?
You're not my captain.
I'll do my best.
There's still so much Marielle and I both don't seem to know about this entire situation.
Residential
It
quarters?
would be a good idea to see what Duma can tell me. Leticia and everyone should be in the common area.
Fine, we'll go back to the common area. Jesus Christ. I just want to go to sleep and get there. Why you gotta take so long?
I would like to know why you came aboard the Aegis, Duma.
We were dispatched to assess the integration suitability of the Vulcans.
So the shippers we were dealing with were Scorpion?
Affirmative.
Or Scorpion?
The client sure seemed like a human, from what I could tell at least.
The Scorpium Collective takes many forms. Some
Not always
are
blue and
entirely
lightning-y.
cybernetic, others as cyborgs or androids. There are also those who are entirely organic in nature.
Weird.
Great. It is frickin' horrifying to know that we handled unknown cargo from unknown clients. So you're saying that if I succeeded in delivering you, all of Vergold would be Scorpion by now?
Probably.
Horrifying is an unfairly emotional evaluation. Integration with Scorpium is...
Yeah, I don't care what you think. All right? Based on what we've seen and heard about it, that's how I feel. Deal with it.
We cannot refute this statement. If Scorpium is truly acting in violation of our principles, it would be in defiance of our very existence itself.
Are you confused?
Do you even get confused?
We cannot deny this possibility. There is a need for us to learn the truth of these events in order to carry out our mission successfully. We shall cooperate as much as possible when necessary.
When necessary.
Oh, I'll see to it that you shall. Don't worry about that. After all, you're different from the other Duma, aren't you?
Maybe.
5 minutes to rendezvous point.
Ray, the Vela Gulf is hailing us.
But nobody got to sleep.
On screen.
Right on schedule, I see. I'll be on board shortly for that information exchange we mentioned.
Information exchange.
You serious?
A sign of good faith from us. After we rendezvous, we'll warp out for 1 minute. After the transfer, we'll immediately warp back in. Maintain your course. I've just sent the data.
Data received. Looks to me like there's only one person in the transfer chamber.
Not exactly thrilled about their terms, but seems we've got no choice.
Well, there's always a
Understood.
choice.
Maintaining course and confirming that of the Vela Gulf. Transfer will commence within 1 minute of exiting warp. Once Captain Curtis is aboard, we shall adopt a parallel course to the Vela Gulf.
Captain's coming aboard. Guess it's up to me to bid him welcome. Marielle, Leticia, come on with me. I'm not too savvy when it comes to Federation etiquette.
Understood.
I should go too?
Yeah, all you gotta do is stand there. If there's 3 of us, it should deter Curtis from trying any funny stuff.
Very well.
Love how
They admit
every
Captain
other, like,
wasn't
captain of
expecting
these
you to
ships
come
is,
along.
like, formally dressed, and he's just like, yeah, I'm comfy, ready for battle.
Let's make this quick. The Vela Gulf is currently en route to the Manuk system.
Captain, this emergency you mentioned.
Are you Lieutenant Marielle L. Kenny?
Yes.
There's a warrant after your arrest, you know.
Oh, I'm very aware of this warrant.
And ready.
We can explain all that and more in this intel exchange. First things first, though. Can I offer you a cup of freshly brewed Terran coffee?
Don't mind if I do. Goodness.
Sitting down for some Earth
I
coffee.
think such a thing took place in the Aster system.
So, what is it that has you rushing off to the Manuk system?
Well,
Manuk
I can't
is
tell you
currently
that.
under siege by a large fleet of Scorpium ships. Headquarters interprets it as a full-scale invasion.
Ridiculous. That is impossible.
I've been wondering about this. A Duma, I presume.
You know about Duma?
Everyone
We've been
does,
gathering
apparently.
information on our end as well. The Duma are the ones proselytizing the Scorpium's integration ideology, correct?
Affirmative. Scorpium is a being that seeks to evolve as a life form. Aggressive incursions are nothing more than an act that limits our evolutionary choices.
It would seem the Scorpium are no monolithic entity. The faction currently attacking the Manuk system are known as the Centralists.
Centralists? Ray, do you think...
Yep, Centralists. That's the name Boldor mentioned on the Tyrannus.
The entirety of Scorpium is composed of individuals linked without partiality. A
They can't be
central
partial?
being
What?
cannot exist within our system.
And yet Manuk is under siege by Scorpium calling themselves Centralists.
They want to be the middle. Just right
How
there.
did headquarters come by this intel? You know,
Very
Captain,
carefully.
It hasn't been that long since I left the Astoria, yet there seems to be too much new information.
You were kept in the dark.
There must be some connection between the Scorpium and the Federation higher-ups. Fleet
Oh,
headquarters
maybe.
specifically.
He's like,
Your
yup.
assumption is correct. A significant number of fleet officers have broken off from the chain of command.
This is Star Ocean, the Divine
Most
Force.
of them were in contact at some point with the Scorpium.
It's the 6th game in the series. Well, 6th released anyways, not 6th storyline-wise.
System. It's unclear who's friend and who's foe within HQ, however. We may even be following a Scorpium directive.
And even if that is the case, you can't just abandon them, huh? Captain Curtis? The
This is an
Aldous
excellent
in possession
game.
Of Scorpium data compiled by a soldier. who
excellent
escaped
series.
from Vir. We are currently
Just wait till you see how ridiculous combat is.
I'd like you to analyze that data and identify the ship in question once we reach the Manuk system.
Combat
This
is
is
nuts.
intel. We're in your debt.
Yeah, no worries. Just reimburse me for the Yidis once this is all over and we'll be square.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see if I can get you some money. No promises, though.
Thank you for your time. I'll get back in contact as soon as we've identified the ship that you're after.
We've exited warp. Commencing transfer.
Please be careful.
You as well.
Transports him into space by accident. And there they go. And there we go.
The Vela Gulf has sent us a location.
That was fast.
ETA to the Manuk system is 25 hours. Exactly 6 hours behind the Vela Gulf.
Don't sweat about what he said. The larger an organization, the easier it is to corrupt.
Captain, please don't make light of it. Even a single ship deviating from the chain of command is cause for alarm.
Well, of course.
If all of these ships are under the influence of Scorpium, then the risk to the entire galaxy is very real.
I too find something strange about all this.
What do you mean?
Little Duma's reaction. I also felt that what Captain Curtis told us did not line up correctly with what we heard from Lola. She stated that the Scorpium invading her home were acting in such a way as to avoid detection.
Oh?
I did not get the impression that it was attacked outright in the same way as this Manook location is being attacked now.
That's alright.
I think Lola's hunch may be right about Scorpium having infiltrated the Federation undetected. But isn't Duma
For the military
also a part of
power.
Scorpium? It must be hiding something.
Little Duma always remains silent when they wish to be deceptive. When they do speak, it is generally free of falsehood. This is why their assertion that Scorpium does not invade must be true. Right, Duma?
Correct.
Duma's the only link we have to understanding the Scorpium. We analyzed
And it
the
helps us
data
fly.
from Tyrannus, but we still have almost no idea of who or what the Scorpium are.
It's
We
the
won't learn
Borg.
much of anything
That's
until
that's
we
that's
confront
exactly
them
what it is.
ourselves.
It's the Borg.
As I discussed with Captain Curtis, it's most likely that the Scorpium faction attacking Manook are in cahoots with the ship Boldor is on.
Damn, they're
The
cahoots.
Vela Gulf has kindly agreed to help us track it down.
I have detected other unidentified ships also approaching the Manook system, where the Scorpium battleship is heading. However, support from the Federation is still far away. The Vela
Well, of
Gulf
course, you guys
Alliance
took
and
like
Manook fleet
a
will have
long
to
time to
handle
get
us
there.
So what you are implying is that it will be a difficult battle.
That is correct.
What will you do if Boldor is aboard that ship, and we find ourselves forced into combat with it?
Well, then we just kick his
All I can
ass.
say is that we should be ready for anything, even if it means taking him out.
And that's what we shall do.
Seem war is much the same here in the stars as it is in our world.
Kinda.
Yep, you got that right. Which is exactly why I want you all to rest up before we reach the combat zone.
Go into the
I better
danger
get some
zone.
rest, too.
Oh, it's their favorite food.
This is pretty good.
Sweet.
The Vela Gulf has reached the Manook system. They have made contact with what appear to be 2 Scorpium ships.
Well, that's
They are engaging
unfortunate.
in battle. All available hands to the bridge.
Yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Status report.
The Manook fleet has already suffered heavy losses. They only have 3 vessels deployed currently, none of which have been able to attack effectively.
Can you tell me, Ray, why is this Manook fleet so inferior?
Even up here in space, some folks have the technological leg up on others.
Damn them
Another
legs.
Scorpion battleship is nearing the Manook system. ETA 2 hours, 3 minutes.
How long until the Aldous arrives?
2 hours, 11 minutes. However, we could become embroiled in battle at any time.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Should be okay.
Captain, update. We will arrive in the Manook system in 6 minutes. The Vela Gulf has disabled one of the Scorpium vessels.
Well, that's
We
good.
are currently in combat with 2 ships, including the one that arrived shortly before us.
Way to go, Captain Curtis. Battleships sure are on a different level, aren't they?
Captain, the Vela Gulf is hailing us. Putting on screen now.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Vela Gulf to Aldous. We only have 8 torpedoes left. Hardly enough to take out these last 2 ships. We're going to focus on stalling them. Can you cover us?
Nope.
You can count on it. We'll be pulling into your sector in 3 minutes.
That's not enough time!
Appreciated. Vela Gulf out.
The 2 ships engaged with the Vela Gulf are now designated as Scorpium Ship Bravo and Scorpium Ship Charlie. Warp out directly into the orbital path between the Vela Gulf and Scorpium Ship Bravo.
Trajectory set.
Red alert. Deploy
Teleporting
defensive
now.
Shields set to Omni. Load all 6 proton torpedo launchers. Arm the phase cannons.
Red alert. All hands to battle stations.
Done.
Shields at full.
Proton torpedoes loaded. Phase cannons initialized.
Everyone get to your seats and strap in. It's about to get bumpy.
Currently maintaining a distance
Buckle
of
in.
500,000
500,000 kilometers.
760,000 with Charlie.
Fire 3 torpedoes at Bravo and immediately reroute to course 60 Mark 0.
Proton torpedoes away. Impact in 11 minutes.
Tuh.
Vela Gulf has also launched a torpedo at Bravo.
Impact in 11 minutes. That doesn't seem like very long.
Adjusting bearing to 60 Mark 0.
Charlie has just fired 4 torpedoes at us.
Activate auto evasion.
Activating auto evasion.
Ah! It's shaking!
The auto evasion is not working!
You might bite your tongue otherwise. 3 of the torpedoes will miss, but 1 cannot be avoided. Brace for impact.
Go shields!
We have been hit. Shields at 76%.
Oh, that hurts.
The rumbling is like an earthquake.
We get any hits in?
All 3 torpedoes failed to connect.
Well, that's unfortunate.
How could they miss at that interval? What sort of ship is that?
Damn it! Open a channel to the Vela Gulf.
Channel open.
Captain, follow this.
Can you handle this?
No.
We'll make it work. Just go!
Get the fuck out of here!
Phase cannons to fire simultaneously on both Bravo and Charlie. Program salvo bursts to fire automatically in 10-second intervals on these coordinates.
Understood.
Divert
We're
to
just
course
making guesses now.
270, Mark 180. Match the movements of the Vela Gulf.
Roger, Captain. I'll do my best.
Distance between Bravo and Charlie is 100,000 kilometers. Both ships are taking evasive action.
Well, of course, they're trying to shoot at them.
With all we got.
Did we do it?
2 torpedoes have hit. Bravo has ceased turning.
Yay!
The Vela Gulf's attacks on Charlie also landed.
Bullseye!
Bravo and Charlie are on a collision course.
Oh, that should help. Now it'll create a giant shockwave, killing everyone.
Scorpium ships Bravo and Charlie have collided. Both battleships appear to have been immobilized.
Yeah!
Like, woo! Did it! Yeah!
Did we win?
For now. Don't get out of your seat just yet, though. We don't know what's still out there.
Captain, the Vela Gulf is hailing us.
We have done it!
Excellent work, Captain Raymond.
Thanks, but it was the Vela Gulf that did all the heavy lifting. We just came in to steal the show. The real work starts now.
What do you intend to do?
We're gonna board
We
one of the
intend to go
Scorpion
where it
ships
is and
with
attack
armor
things.
and investigate inside.
Understood. They may be quiet now, but you're likely to face some strong opposition. Be careful.
No!
For sure. And I trust you got our back if anything happens.
No, we're leaving. We
Tell me which
we got
ship
no
is the one that
torpedoes
took you,
left.
Master? Is it Bravo or Charlie? Don't tell me it was the ship that went down before we even got here.
It is fortunate we have the data from Lola. Bravo is the one we seek.
Yay!
So we're boarding the Scorpion battleship.
Only slightly.
You got it. Let's make our way over there now.
Okay.
Transfer chamber. Oh, I simply wanted to try saying it. Did I do so correctly?
To battle stations!
And these?
Portable optic deflectors. You can wear these to protect yourself from portable optical weaponry equivalent to a Federation phase gun.
Oh, that works.
I see. Wait, pray, what exactly does all that mean?
It means that even if you're hit by a glowing gun, like the one Marielle was using, it won't kill you. But that's not a complete guarantee, so don't get too cocky.
They're like, well,
Note,
that
it
makes me
also
feel
offers
slightly
defense
safer.
from physical attacks, such as bullets or knives. Finally, please attach these magnetic soles to your footwear. You can switch them on and off by touching your heels.
There's no place like, oh no,
Indeed.
float off into
Being
space.
free of gravity's shackles ought to be fun.
Do not even think of wandering off.
Best unmarried couple ever.
Hey, what is this?
Oh, is this...
What? Why am I upside down?
Everyone, please remain calm. Turn your feet toward that surface there and touch your heels.
Okay, like this?
So, this
Of course,
is the
Albert
inside
would
of
fall
a
down.
Scorpion ship, huh?
Which means we're in the belly of a living creature. It certainly does have that appearance. Rather unnerving.
Where could Boldor be on a ship like this? If he's even still alive. All these... they were on this ship. We must hurry. If more Scorpium arrive, there's no
More
time.
Scorpion arrive, we're fucked.
Strange. This vessel is...
What's up?
Ray, I am picking up multiple life signs ahead.
Many of the Scorpium do not possess detectable life signs. I suggest exercising caution.
Will do.
Target sighted.
We could probably get through there.
Oh, I'm like fucking
In terms of external
all the dragon meats.
different than a normal Scorpium construct. While they've reports of
Fused lizard folk.
the Scorpion were in error. We have not seen their light before. The integrated organic life must...
I must say, they all look quite different from each other.
Hold that damn phone. Isn't that a Federation soldier's uniform?
It is. And they're partially integrated.
We can worry about that later.
Captain Lewis Haynes, a military officer from Earth.
Jeez. This proves things aren't looking good for the Federation underbelly.
Only slightly.
A dead end.
Find debris and give it a shove in the right direction.
Search the area. Never know what useful stuff we might happen on.
This. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Okay. So it's not this way. That was almost a bad time. There we go.
Insufficient output. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
Away with you!
Warning. Energy levels low.
What? How did I get stopped?
Sweet!
Nothing? Really? Alright. Is it this way? Yes.
Sweet!
Fused feather folk.
Press on!
Target sighted.
Trying to remember where the which game the feather folk were
Hey.
from.
We might be able to move this junk here with a little oomph.
Just a slight oomph.
Sweet!
Oh, it's probably this, yes. Give it a hearty shove. This thing? Oh, so I literally have to fly into it. Alright. Yeah,